So, hey, let me ask you something. Hey, do you think in the heyday of you and Quik with y'all shit, do y'all think y'all would have been able to stand in front of each other and rap battle at one point?
No, because we was gangbangers. It wasn't about rapping. It was about the neighborhood. It wasn't about rap music. Rapping was rapping. That's all it was. So it wasn't like I'm out here to try to battle rap a nigga and get some money and embarrass a nigga. Our shit bled deep because of neighborhood ties. That's what it was about. So we couldn't be battle rappers because niggas would be getting killed. Because first of all, you ain't finna put no Crip and Blood in the same place because the result is finna be fighting first. Shit, don't nobody give a fuck about no rap music when you got beef. Yeah, that's how it went. Now, that's I guess it's a different aspect if that's what you on, is just trying to be a MC. But a lot of us was from the neighborhood first. Even before rap started, we was gang banging. You feel me? So that's the difference. That's why a lot of our talk was on records, because when you met a nigga, it was fighting. It was chunk 'em first. That's what it was. Any niggas over here who had beef with each other, them niggas was chunking them when they see each other. What no nigga, let's go on stage and grab the mic and talk about each other. Nah, nigga, I'm trying to bust your motherfucking face open. So that's what it was. So a lot of artists who came from my era who dealt with gangs and all that shit, you couldn't been put in that segment. Battle rapping is just that. That's for niggas who want BMCs, I don't give a fuck, you from a block or whatever. A lot of that shit progressed down the road, because when I first started rapping, niggas had beef. We wasn't thinking about, that's why a lot of our shit was spoken on records, because that's where we was able to confront a nigga. Because you see a nigga in the streets, ain't no nigga, I'm finna drop this line on you and say, nigga, I smoked a homie. Nigga, you get in my face talking about you smoking me or you finna kill me. Real pistols is coming out. Real fists is flying. You get me? So
yeah, I'm just trying to picture some G-cats, man, back in the day, man, standing in front of each other, talking about each other. Because, cats would have got real disrespectful with it. Somebody would have got disrespectful and disrespected somebody's neighborhood, and it would have been a melee. Before he can get his second bar out to talk about that dude's hood some more, it'd have been 20, 30 people on stage. Probably more.
The first battle I seen on camera from y'all side was I think the Bay. It was Saphir versus Casual. You remember that? It was the first time I seen two people from the West Coast
on the Wake Up Show
and battle. And I was
shout out to Sway and Tech on the Wake Up Show. That was a classic battle.
But as time went on, I'm like, now these niggas too real to be. Ain't nobody gonna be standing spitting each other's face. They gonna get crazy with it. You know what I'm saying? So that when we see where the battle rap culture is now, these are sometimes dudes who might have little rivalries in the sense of they research on each other that they're going to bring out in the battle, but it don't really be no past street history. Sometimes it is a little bit, what makes for a better battle. So it's entertaining. Back in y'all time, Eiht, I know it wasn't possible for that shit to happen because, again, when you seen a nigga, fuck music, you know what I'm saying? Music was how you got off on a nigga, like, we spent your block, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't no, we gonna spin your block, or we gonna do this, we gonna do that. Those was like diss records, but more was like a response of the shit that actually was taking place for real, for real. Now you can't do that because nigga go to jail now. You know what I'm saying? Now, because you see the little dudes who do the drill and all that shit, they using all that shit to lock their ass up now. You know what I'm saying? So if hip hop was then what it is now, they probably been looking at y'all crazy, like, oh, for real? You such and such, you know what I'm saying? But the eyes wasn't on y'all. When you made this records though, Eiht, what was your intention? Just to shit on them, that hood, that people as much as you can?
I never disrespected anybody's neighborhood, even though I might have had beef with niggas. I never brought neighborhoods into it because me being from a neighborhood, it's bigger than that shit, man. So, niggas do that shit nowadays, but if I beefed with a nigga, I kept it to the nigga. You get me? I tried to keep it on that level as far as hip hop was concerned, because at the end of the day, I still was a hip hop artist. You feel me? So I didn't want to necessarily go too deep on that aspect when it came to dissing a nigga if I had beef with him, because I really didn't beef with niggas. Everybody know whatever the aspect was, but basically the intention when you was writing a record, a diss record, it was basically just your feelings of how you felt about a motherfucker. You get me? The nigga and I guess that ain't no different if niggas wanted to express themselves if they could, you got other football players. They get in practices. They fuck that nigga, or they don't necessarily do it that deep, but they might be like, oh yeah, number 12, tell number 12 we coming for him this weekend, or tell motherfucker, so basically writing a diss record, and it necessarily wasn't to, I think like in what y'all call the battle rap thing, niggas go deep to expose a motherfucker. You feel me? With writing a diss record, I'm just saying fuck a nigga. I don't necessarily know your mama or your job status or your financial status or where you, nigga, all I know is like, nigga, I don't like you. So fuck you.
Was battling Snoop. You didn't try to come with no extra fly metaphors.
Nah, man, that shit, because really, and then it really wasn't like, I wouldn't say necessarily like battling a nigga. We just busting rhymes. I would call it more of a cipher we had than like, oh nigga, you ain't this, or nigga, you ain't that. We never did that. It was more like, I'm this and I'm that, and I'm this and I'm that. And then he was more like, well, I'm from here and I'm from here and I'm this and I'm that. So it's basically like a cipher we had. So like I said, it's different from, battle rapping and writing a diss record. Some niggas do. Some niggas like nowadays, they go technical. Oh, nigga, I'm going to search a nigga's history. I'm going to see what bitch he used to... I'm going to see what bitch he used to fuck with. I'm going to see if the nigga got all F's on his report card in school. All kind of shit niggas come out with. But me, basically, I was just like, nigga, this Compton and nigga, fuck you. That's it. I didn't, with battle rapper, I think battle rapping, it's more to expose the individual and his skills and who the fuck he think he is as a motherfucking battle rapper. So nigga, just like the homie said when he was on the show, what's his name that we had on? He said, nigga, oh, and then the benefit of it is, from what y'all tell me, I'm going to tell you, you finna battle this nigga next week.
Fact.
Right? So now I get to go do my homework on the motherfucker. I get to go dig into it. Like I said, nigga, you had motherfucking buck teeth in the 3rd grade and shit like that. And nigga, your mama wore motherfucking hand-me-downs and y'all drove a Pinto wagon to church on Sundays and shit. Like, you get to dig into a nigga's all kind of shit. So like I said, sometimes with niggas making records and shit, it's just like, man, fuck you. I'm from Compton. And
deeper. Hey, it done got so deep in battles. Dudes use the big screen in the back. Dudes had on t-shirts with a nigga baby mother getting fucked on it. That's the research they was able to do. They was able to bring paperwork.
That's a lot of deep. But then I guess you have to I guess you got to present that showmanship because you on stage. It's a show, right? It's no different than when I get on stage and I got props. I might bring a lowrider bike out or play my scenes from Menace to Society in the background or whatever. So I guess as a battle rapper, yeah, you want to have your props and you want to have your motherfucking stage presence. So yeah, I want the big screen. I want to put a picture up of this nigga when he got socked in the mouth. I want to put up a big screen of the nigga when his baby mama was cheating on him and shit, and she was at the movies with another nigga or some shit. All kind of shit. So yeah, that's what you call showmanship, though, in that motherfucking realm of hip hop. You gotta have showmanship, especially if you want to be that top dog. And like you said, with all the props and the technology and all the research you can do, that could be critical for some niggas. It could basically destroy some niggas' battle career.
Extra chronic players, this is not your average show.